प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ रामाय रामचन्द्राय रामभद्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमः. We'll all sing together the Maha Mantra, page 22. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, हनुमान की जय। श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय। श्री सियावर रामचंद्र की जय।
Om, page 65. श्रीलोक नायकन हरि ओम नारायण राम राम राम।
श्री रामचंद्र ने श्रीलोक नायकन हरि ओम नारायण राम राम राम।
श्री रामचंद्र ने श्रीलोक नायकन हरि ओम नारायण राम राम राम।
श्री रामचंद्र ने श्रीलोक नायकन हरि ओम नारायण राम राम राम।
सीताराम जय सीताराम।
सीताराम जय सीताराम।
सीताराम जय सीताराम।
सीताराम जय सीताराम।
भज मन नारायण भज मन नारायण भज मन नारायण राम राम राम।
भज मन नारायण भज मन नारायण भज मन नारायण राम राम राम।
भज मन नारायण भज मन नारायण भज मन नारायण राम राम राम।
भज मन नारायण भज मन नारायण भज मन नारायण राम राम राम।
श्री रामचंद्र ने श्रीलोक नायकन हरि ओम नारायण राम राम राम।
श्री रामचंद्र ने श्रीलोक नायकन हरि ओम नारायण राम राम राम।
सीताराम जय सीताराम।
सीताराम जय सीताराम।
सीताराम जय सीताराम।
सीताराम जय सीताराम।
भज मन नारायण भज मन नारायण भज मन नारायण राम राम राम।
भज मन नारायण भज मन नारायण भज मन नारायण राम राम राम।
भज मन नारायण भज मन नारायण भज मन नारायण राम राम राम।
भज मन नारायण भज मन नारायण भज मन नारायण राम राम राम।
श्री रामचंद्र ने श्रीलोक नायकन हरि ओम नारायण राम राम राम।
श्री रामचंद्र ने श्रीलोक नायकन हरि ओम नारायण राम राम राम। ओम श्री राम कृष्ण भगवान की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय। श्री सियावर रामचंद्र की जय।
Om, page 66. Om Rama Hare Raghurama Hare Rama Hare Raghurama Hare
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 Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram 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 Ram
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram 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 Ram
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram 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 Ram
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram 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 Ram
Rama Hare Raghurama Hare Rama Hare Raghurama Hare
Rama Hare Raghurama Hare Rama Hare Raghurama Hare
Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patit Pavan Sita Ram
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 Rama Hare Raghurama Hare Rama Hare Raghurama Hare
Rama Hare Raghurama Hare Rama Hare Raghurama Hare
Jaya Raghunandan Jaya Siya Ram Jaya Raghunandan Ram Ram Ram
Jaya Raghunandan Jaya Siya Ram Jaya Raghunandan Ram Ram Ram
Jaya Raghunandan Jaya Siya Ram Jaya Raghunandan Ram Ram Ram
Jaya Raghunandan Jaya Siya Ram Jaya Raghunandan Ram Ram Ram
Rama Hare Raghurama Hare Rama Hare Raghurama Hare
Rama Hare Raghurama Hare Rama Hare Raghurama Hare
Bhagavan Shri Ram Krishna Jaya Jaya Ram Bhagavan Shri Ram Krishna Ram Ram Ram
Bhagavan Shri Ram Krishna Jaya Jaya Ram Bhagavan Shri Ram Krishna Ram Ram Ram
Bhagavan Shri Ram Krishna जय जय राम भगवान श्री राम कृष्ण राम राम राम
भगवान श्री राम कृष्ण जय जय राम भगवान श्री राम कृष्ण राम राम राम
राम हरे रघु राम हरे रघु राम हरे
रघु राम हरे रघु राम हरे
श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम 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 राम
श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम 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 राम
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम
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 जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम जय रघुनंदन राम राम राम
जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम जय रघुनंदन राम राम राम
भगवान श्री राम कृष्ण जय जय राम भगवान श्री राम कृष्ण राम राम राम
भगवान श्री राम कृष्ण जय जय राम भगवान श्री राम कृष्ण राम राम राम
राम हरे रघु राम हरे रघु राम हरे
राम हरे रघु राम हरे
राम हरे रघु राम हरे
ओम श्री राम कृष्ण भगवान की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय श्री सियावर रामचंद्र की जय
Revered Pravrajika Ishtaprana Mataji, respected elders and loving devotees of God, Om Namo Narayanaya. It gives me great joy to extend a warm and cordial welcome to each and every one of you to this afternoon's special satsang to celebrate Sri Ram Naumi. Sri Ramakrishna says, the magnetic needle always points to the north, and hence the sailing vessel does not lose her direction. So long as the heart of man is directed towards God, he cannot be lost in the ocean of worldliness. Our speaker for this afternoon is Mr. Yogesh Hulasi, whose topic is Spiritual Wisdom from the Ramayana. We invite Mr. Hulasi to deliver his talk.
Om Namo Narayanaya. May we all please chant from page 11, the last mantra, or the bottom of the page.
बिनु सत्संग विवेक न होई, राम कृपा बिनु
सोई सतसंगत मुद मंगल मूला सोई फल सिद्धि सब साधन भूला.
Wisdom does not dawn without association with saints, and such association can be easily had without the grace of cannot be easily had without the grace of Shri Ram. Contact with noble souls is the root of joy and blessings. It constitutes the very fruit and fulfillment of all endeavors, whereas all other practices are blossoms, as it were. Revered Prabhupada Ishtaprana Mataji, dear sisters and brothers, Om Namo Narayanaya. The Chanda Yoga Upanishad proclaims a great Mahavakya, Tat Tvam Asi, you are that. However, this wisdom, that we are essentially God, is only attainable when we associate with great souls and when God bestows His grace upon us by blessing us with the understanding of this great truth. Swami Swahadananda has written, the purpose of our existence is to realize our spiritual nature, essentially to realize God. Swami Yatishwananda has said, in Hinduism, religion and philosophy have been inseparable and even synonymous. Both aim at the intuitive vision of truth. Religion is the practical form of philosophy, and philosophy is the rational form of religion. In the practice of religion and in the understanding of this philosophy, it is the mind through which all this information passes to be processed by the buddhi. Meditation enables us to concentrate our mind on our true nature. Swami Vivekananda has said, the greatest help to spirituality is meditation. In meditation, we divest ourselves of all material conditions and feel our divine nature. So what is meditation? Patanjali, the original teacher of yoga, says, meditation is the uninterrupted thinking of one thought. It is like pouring oil from one vessel to another. The scriptures prescribe 4 major methods for achieving this realization. These are called yogas. They essentially correspond to the 4 tendencies of the mind. Swami Vivekananda has summarized this philosophy and religious practice of Hinduism in his own inimitable way by the following statement. Each soul is potentially divine. The goal is to manifest this divinity within by controlling nature, both external and internal. Do this by either work, worship, psychic control, or philosophy, by one or more, or by all, and be free. The dogmas, doctrines, rituals, temples, books, and forms, these are all but secondary. Swami Purushothamananda says that it is very difficult to understand truths of spiritual life in the abstract. But when these truths are presented in the form of stories, they not only develop devotion towards the Lord, but enable the disciple to understand them in the easiest manner. Accordingly, he goes on to say, the story of Bhagavan, as given in the Ramayana, has a profound lesson to teach at every step. And no one can read the account of the incidents of his life, as given by Tulsidas, without a tremendous upwelling of devotion, which purifies our minds and raises us to a state of exaltation. They are the reservoirs of the highest spiritual truths and wisdom. One such incident from the Ramayana which encapsulates these principles is the story of Shabari, a simple devotee of God. Shabari was a great devotee of Sri Ram. From a very young age, she served the great sage Matanga and his many disciples. They lived in an ashrama in the forest on the bank of the Pampa lake. The forest was known as Matangavala. The spiritual vibrations were powerful because the repetition of God's name was going on. The tigers and the deers played together. Swans, cranes, and birds made beautiful sounds. The trees were always laden with fruit. The beautiful, fragrant flowers never dried up. Shabri Bai was a pious and humble lady. Her reverence and love for her guru was unparalleled. Guided by him, she constantly repeated the name of God. Her selfless work in japa made her mind pure. Shabri progressed rapidly in the holy environment as she had no pride. When the sage Matanga grew old and was ready to give up his body, Shabri wanted to follow her guru. But the compassionate sage urged her to wait a while. He predicted that Lord Rama would certainly visit her at the ashram one day. Each day thereafter, Shabri Bai awoke early, preparing for the Lord's arrival. She washed the pathway, collected flowers and wild fruits. She then covered the entire pathway with beautiful, fragrant flowers so that the Lord may walk on a gentle ground as opposed to the rough path. She did this day after day for a long time, with the same enthusiasm and eagerness. One blessed day, as she was laying the flowers, with the eyes cast down, she saw a pair of perfect, holy feet approaching her. She stopped, gently glanced up, and saw the radiant form of her beloved Lord, Sri Ram. Because of the purity of her heart, she instantly recognized her Lord, standing graciously before her, with bow and arrow and a quiver of arrows over his shoulders. His all-knowing smile touched her heart. She bowed before him, and her tears of joy washed the Lord's lotus feet. She escorted the Lord and his brother Lakshman to the hermitage. She respectfully offered them a seat and brought them washed berries that she had collected. Her love and devotion for the Lord cannot be described. She was so overwhelmed with joy that she did not know how to please Sri Ram. Like a loving mother who has met her lost child, she wanted to feed the Lord with her own hands. With her innocent and childlike simplicity, she tasted every fruit before offering it to Sri Ram to ensure that it was sweet. She felt that if she did not taste the fruit, the Lord might eat a bitter or a sour one. The Lord too reveled in this pure devotion. Lakshmana was horrified. How dare she taste the berries before feeding the Lord, he thought. He could not believe that Sri Ram could enjoy the berries with such relish. He softly scolded his brother for behaving in this unsophisticated manner. Sri Ram and Shabri, on the other hand, were bubbling with spiritual joy. Sri Ram praised the delicious fruits once again and again. Shabri was amazed that the Lord had come to a simple person like her and accepted her hospitality. Pleased with Shabri's devotion, Sri Ram explained the 9 forms of devotion to her. He said, the first is keeping holy company. The second includes a fondness for glorifying the Lord. Humble service to your Guru and his people is the third. The fourth type of devotion consists of singing the Lord's praises without selfish motives. Repeating the Lord's name, japa, with full of faith is the fifth. Next is the practice of self-control, having virtuous qualities and being engaged in beneficial activities. The seventh type of devotion is when one sees the whole world as a manifestation of the Lord himself, without any distinction between good and bad, high and low, learned or ignorant. The eighth is when a person remains content with whatever he or she gets and never finds faults with others. The ninth form demands that one should not be deceitful. One should cherish implicit faith in God and be cheerful. Whoever possesses any of these 9 forms of devotion is most dear to God. Shabri Bai was blessed with all these types of devotion. After having the darshan of Sri Ram, she gazed at his divine form and became totally absorbed in him. As Sri Ram left, she entered into Mahasamadhi and attained moksha, final liberation. Mahasamadhi means to give up the body and be merged in God. Swami Vivekananda has essentially taught us that this divinity within us can be manifested if we synthesize the 4 yogas. Swami Swahadananda teaches that Jnana Yoga, the way of knowledge, directs the reasoning faculty of the mind to distinguish between the ultimate reality from transitory phenomena through philosophical analysis. Eknath Eswaran says the goal thereof is to use our will and discrimination to disidentify ourselves from the body, the mind, and the senses until we know that we are nothing but the self. Bhakti Yoga, the way of love, the yoga of devotion, employs the power of strong feelings to direct the mind and personality to absorption in an ideal. The goal thereof is to identify ourselves completely with the Lord in love. Karma Yoga, the way of action, harnesses man's driving compulsion to act, leading man to freedom from action through non-attachment and desirelessness. The goal thereof is to dissolve our identification with the body and mind by identifying with the whole of life, forgetting the little self in the service of others. Raja Yoga, the way of concentration and meditation, utilizes the mind's ability to reflect upon and affect itself to gain the power to direct the mind and fix its attention wherever desired. The goal thereof is to discipline the mind and senses until the mind becomes suspended in a healing stillness and it merges into the self. May we be blessed with the understanding of these profound spiritual principles, and may the wisdom of the Ramayana inspire us during this week of Sri Ram Naumi to achieve our spiritual goals, and may it become part of our daily practice. Hari Om Tat Sat.
Thank you, Mr. Hulasi. Dear sisters and brothers, we will chant now. We will chant from the Ramayana. Today we will chant from about the birth of Sri Ram. And that Kand is called the Bal Kand. So let us all chant together. Firstly, the prayer to Sri Ram on page 11.
Hनुमान की राघवराजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम नवमी तिथि मधुमास पुनीता शुक्ल पक्ष अभिजित हरिप्रीता मध्य दिवस अति शीतल घामा पावन काल लोक विश्रामा रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम शीतल मंद सुरभि बहवाओ हर्षित सुर संतन मन चाओ वन कुसुमित गिरि गण मनियारा श्रवहि सकल सरितामृत धारा रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम सो अवसर विरंचि जब जाना चले सकल सुर साजी विमाना गगन विमल संकुल सुर जूथा गावहि गुण गंधर्व बरूथा रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम बरसहि सुमन सुमंजुलि साची गह गहि गगन दुंदुभि बाजी स्तुति करहि नाग मुनि देवा बहुविधि लावहि निज निज सेवा रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम 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 भज प्यारे तू सीताराम 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 भज प्यारे तू सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम दोहा सुर समूह विनती करी पहुँचे निज निज धाम जग निवास प्रभु प्रगटे अखिल लोक विश्राम श्री सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय जय भय प्रगट कृपाला दीन दयाला कौशल्या हितकारी हर्षित महतारी मुनि मनहारी अद्भुत रूप विचार क्षमा निज आयुध भुजचारी भूषण वनमाला नयन विशाला शोभा सिंधु करारी कह दुई कर चोरी स्तुति तोरी यही विधि करऊ अनंता माया गुण ज्ञानातीत अमाना वेद पुराण बनंता करुणा सुख सागर सब गुण आगर जेहि गावहि श्रुति संता सो मम हित लागी जन अनुरागी भयउ जगत श्रीकांता ब्रह्मांड निकाया निर्मित माया रोम रोम प्रतिवेद कहे मम उर शोभासी यह उपहासी सुनत धीर मति धीर न रहे उपजा जब ज्ञाना प्रभु मुस्काना चरित बहुत विधि कीनत है वही कथा सुहाई मातु बुझाई जेहि प्रकार सुत प्रेम लहे माता पुनि बोली सोमति रोली तजहु तात यह रूपा की जैसी सुनीला अति प्रिय शीला यह सुख परम अनुपा सुनि बचन सुजाना रोदन खाना होई बालक सुरभूपा यह चरित जे गावहि हरि पद पावहि तेन परहि भवभूपा दोहा विप्रधेनु सुरसंपहित लीन मनुज अवतार निज इच्छा निर्वित तनु माया गुण गोपाल श्री सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय चौपाई
अयोध्यवासी राम दशरथ
जानकी जीवन राम जय राम 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 अयोध्यवासी राम दशरथ नंदन राम जानकी जीवन राम जय राम 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 सुनिसि सुरधन परम प्रिय वाणी संभ्रम चली आई सब रानी हर्षित जह
सकलपुरवासी दशरथ पुत्र जन्म सुनिकाना मानहु ब्रह्मानंद समाना परम प्रेम मन पुलक शरीरा राहत उठन करत मति धीरा अयोध्यवासी राम दशरथ नंदन राम जानकी जीवन राम जय राम 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 जाकर नाम सुनत सुख होई मोरे गृह आवा प्रभु सोई परमानंद पूरी मन राजा कहाँ बुलाई बजावहु बाजा गुर वशिष्ठ कह गयउ हकारा आए द्विजन सहित नृप द्वारा अनुपम बालक देखि जाई रूप राशि गुण कहि न सिराई अयोध्यवासी राम दशरथ नंदन राम जानकी जीवन राम जय राम राम राम
जय राम
राम राम जय राम 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 जय राम 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 जय राम 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 लोहा नंदी मुख सराध करी जात कर्म सब कीन्हा हाथ कधेनु बसन मणि नृप विभ्रम करहीना श्री सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय। मेरी झोपड़ी की बागान खुल जाएंगे राम आएंगे मेरी झोपड़ी के भागाज खुल जाएंगे राम आएंगे राम आएंगे आएंगे राम आएंगे राम आएंगे आएंगे राम आएंगे मेरी झोपड़ी की बागाज खुल जाएंगे राम आएंगे मेरी झोपड़ी के भागाज खुल जाएंगे राम आएंगे राम आएंगे तो अंगना सजाऊंगी राम आएंगे तो अंगना सजाऊंगी दीप जला के दीवार में मनाऊंगी राम आएंगे तो अंगना सजाऊंगी दीप जला के दिवाली में मनाऊंगी मेरी जन्मों की सारी पाप मिट जाएंगे राम आएंगे मेरे जन्मों के सारे पाप मिट जाएंगे राम आएंगे मेरी झोपड़ी की स्कूल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे। राम झूलेंगे तो पाल झुलाऊंगी, मीठे मीठे मैं भजन सुनाऊंगी। राम झूलेंगे तो पालना झुलाऊंगी, मीठे मीठे मैं भजन सुनाऊंगी। मेरी जिंदगी के सारी दुख मिट जाएंगे, राम आएंगे। मेरी जिंदगी के सारे दुख मिट जाएंगे, राम आएंगे। झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे। मेरी झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे। मैं तो रुचि रुचि भोग लगाऊंगी, माखन मिश्री में राम को खिलाऊंगी। मैं तो रुचि रुचि भोग लगाऊंगी, माखन मिश्री में राम को खिलाऊंगी। प्यारी प्यारी राधे प्यारी शाम संग आएगी, राम आएंगे। प्यारी प्यारी राधे प्यारे श्याम संग आएंगे, राम आएंगे। राम आएंगे आएंगे, राम आएंगे। राम आएंगे आएंगे, राम आएंगे। मेरी झोपड़ी की बाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे। मेरी झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे। राम आएंगे आएंगे, 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 राम आएंगे। मेरी झोपड़ी की बागान खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे। ओम श्री राम कृष्ण भगवान की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय। श्री सियावर रामचंद्र की जय।
Let us feel that love and peace in our hearts. Just imagine Ram aayenge. It means definitely the Lord will come. Of course, the Lord is here. So let us feel that joy, that love and peace that we feel when God is with us. On hearing the most pleasing sound of the baby's cries, all the queens came in a hurry. Maidservants ran helter-skelter in great delight. All the people of the city were transported with joy. When the tidings of the birth of a son reached King Dashrath's ears, he was drowned, as it were, in the ecstasy of absorption into Brahma. With a mind saturated with the highest love, and with a body thrilling all over with joy, he sought to rise while attempting to recover his senses. The same Lord, whose very name brings blessings when it even reaches one's ears, has arrived at my house, he said to himself. And the thought filled his mind with supreme joy. Sending for musicians, he said, "Play on your instruments." The preceptor Vashishta was also summoned, and he called at the palace door with a train of brahmanas. They all went and gazed upon the peerless babe, who was an embodiment of beauty and possessed excellences more than one could tell. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let us lovingly stand and offer the Arati, page 240.
जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे भक्त जनों के संकट भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे ध्यावे फल पावे सबके प्राणपति किस विध मिलो दया में किस विध मिलो दया में तुमको मैं कुमति ओम जय जगदीश हरे दीन बंधु दुख हरता तुम रक्षक मेरे स्वामी तुम रक्षक मेरे करुणा हस्त बढ़ाओ करुणा हस्त बढ़ाओ शरण पड़ा तेरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे विषय विकार मिटाओ पाप हरो देवा स्वामी पाप हरो देवा श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ संतन की सेवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे भक्त जनों के संकट भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओम कर्पूर गौरम करुणावतारम संसार सारम भुजगेन्द्रहारम सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवन भवानी सहितं नमामि मङ्गलं भगवान् विष्णु मङ्गलं गरुडध्वज मङ्गलं पुण्डरीकाक्ष मङ्गलाय तनो हरि सर्वमङ्गल
की जय, गंगा मात की जय, महावीर स्वामी जी की जय, सर्व ऋषि मुनियों की जय, पार्वती पतय हर हर महादेव की जय, श्री सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, श्री अम्बे अम्बे मां